Good morning, guys. Day 28 of my European travels. So first full day in Munich, and I am doing a tour of Dachau, which is one of the concentration camps. I was gonna do the castle today, but I really wanted to sleep in a little bit, and this tour was slightly later. And I also had a really bad headache last night and this morning, but I took some medicine this morning, so luckily it seems to have went away. So yeah, we're heading there now. Just got off the train, could take up another bus to get over there. So second camp. This one's slightly different than Auschwitz though, because Auschwitz is a death camp. Dachau is the concentration. Again, probably will be a little too emotional to record a whole lot, but I will try to at least get something so you guys who can't travel here can at least like see it. And again, I think it's something important, so it's good to show it. This is all where the buildings used to be of the concentration camp, the different block numbers. They're now represented by foundations because they were torn down by the community in the 1960s. They didn't really want to be represented by it. But once they really started making Dachau a memorial site, the Jewish people who established it, the memorial site here, thought it was important to build the foundations to show where the blocks were, and so hopefully if people could see in the archive that their loved ones were in block 5, they had a visual representation of where they were and kind of like a memorial to all the people who died, because it does kind of look like a graveyard, very symbolic. And then with the beautiful trees lining, because this place was a PR for the Germans to show that concentration camps weren't so bad. Got back into Munich after the Dachau tour. It was very different than Auschwitz, not just because they're very different camps and what they represented. And Dachau was the first one and where they trained all the SS that went on to run the other camps, and it was the example for the camps, but it was also very different because of the tour guides. So the tour guide in Auschwitz was Polish and very somber, I guess would be the word, while the tour guide for Dachau is Irish, so he could understand him very well, which was nice. But he kind of had would deflect with humor, you know, so it was a very different tour. I didn't really feel as emotional as I did at Auschwitz, because I think the tour guide was like making it a little lighter, but not in a bad way making it lighter, like making it lighter as in like, he was like, here are the facts and this is what I'm just gonna lay out for you, this is what happened. He was like, it's fucked up and messed up, but that's what went on here. Yeah, it's just very different. I'm happy I did do both though, and both were good tour guides and both were very interesting tours, but yeah, very different ways of doing tours. So anyways, I'm freaking starving. It is like 2 o'clock and I haven't eaten anything since like 10, and like, yeah, that doesn't seem like a whole lot of time, but when you're walking around on the sun, you're so hungry. So I'm gonna go to one of the famous beer gardens here in Munich, get some food, and it's a really nice day out. So it should be a good time at the beer garden. So this is the place, the beer garden, Augustiner. What he said, the most famous one. So basically just like a big open outdoor area Lots of options of where to sit. Oh my god, look how big this beer is. It's a whole liter and oh, it's heavy. But like, this is what you do when you come to a beer garden in Munich. You have a giant beer. This is a really good beer though. That has to be some of the best beer I've had. This is called this beer garden is the Augustiner, so they actually make their beer here. It's called the Augustiner Edelstoff. It's a premium lager, which is served traditionally from a 200-liter wooden barrel called a Hirsch. And it's a bright export beer. But this is so good. So this is meatloaf with spatzel, and I guess this is a spatzel, kind of like a pasta. It has a bunch of mushrooms on it, which I don't like mushrooms, but it's all good. I can work around it, but it does look really good, especially after starving all day today. Like, this looks like a good filling meal. It goes perfect with this beer right here. So the food is really good. The spatzel is really weird. Like, it looks like kind of like an egg. It kind of has like the texture of egg, but definitely kind of like pasta-y dumpling kind of thing, but pretty good. And the meatloaf and the cream is really good too. Just avoiding all the mushrooms. This is what your plate will look like when you hate mushrooms, and there's a bunch of mushrooms on the meatloaf. You know, I've noticed here in Europe that like menus won't really list everything that's on it. It'll just kind of say like the gist. I think it's because probably people in Europe aren't as picky of eaters as people in America are. Because in America they will literally list everything that's in the dish, but here it's like most of the time it doesn't. Like there's all these things it doesn't list that it has. So that's why a lot of the time I'll ask. I didn't ask today, but it's fine because at least mushrooms I can push aside. Like mustard and stuff I can't. So get the sandwich. I'll always ask. A lot of the time they don't mention there's mustard or mayo in it, and there usually is. But it's just something funny, a small thing that I've noticed here. And oh my god, I've become such a lightweight because this beer is already like, woo! But it will be a nice walk back then. Beautiful day, like look at this weather. It's just so nice. Beautiful place to have some lunch and a beer and yay, Munich. Like to be honest, after that liter of beer, 1 whole liter, I am pretty tipsy. Like I probably should like wait a bit, head back to my hostel, but I just wanna go back and nap for a bit. So I'm gonna walk back. I do feel nice and loose and good, but yeah, definitely am tipsy. I swear, like I didn't used to be such a lightweight. I don't know what's happened like the past year. Now whenever I drink, I'm like, whoa! Used to be able to drink a lot more, now I can't. Yeah, so I'm gonna head back to the hostel, take a nap for a few hours. I don't know, we'll see.